This street is called Gelo Lane, and it's right next to this Navy Yards. It's all the way down that way. Alma Temple is down that way. Penny Hill is up that way. John Paul Street is that one that guy's walking down right now. And over there is Santiago, and also the light rail transit station. And we're gonna be heading down this little lane called Travessa do Gelo. So stay tuned for that. 2024. Let's check out Macau. Come on. So that's our target right there. Travessa do Lago. That goes up to Penny Hill. And this one is our little lane. And we're kind of up against the Navy Yards. So I'm just gonna, we could actually walk into the Navy Yards, but this Gelo lane goes down that way. And I kind of want to capture that. But the Navy Yards is kind of an art display area. And you got some other parts of it too. And I think I saw a sign here earlier. There was one that had a sign, I think it said like 1911, I think. It's about 100 years old, which kind of makes sense. So I think that they did this because, I don't know, I guess, you know, they always had cannons and stuff like that to protect the city. But in the 1900s, early 1900s, I'm not exactly sure the motivation. But I guess that would have been the time of World War I, World War II. So maybe it was something that I don't know, I can only guess, I can only speculate. But yeah, if you know why the Navy Yards were built in 1900s, that might be an interesting thing to know about. I'm gonna get in the shade here. So these are the towers of Barra, and we're in an area called Barra. And our little lane, started right there. So that was actually the lane. And then it also is parallel with the Santiago. So maybe in the past it had a different, something different about it. But now for whatever reason, oh no, this is actually Petroleo. I think I saw the lane down this way. So we'll see how this is all connected in a minute. I think maybe this lane, this is at the light rail transit station. Oh, that's right, now I remember. So right here, Travessa do Gelo, right there. So this would be part of that lane, Travessa lane. So I guess that would have been just followed along like that. And now this one would be a different street. And we're kind of along this, it's like a customs house. It says Customs Services of Macau. So I think maybe at the past they would have had people come in off the boats in this area, I guess. Then we're gonna come up this way as well. And this is a light rail transit station, but it also says Macau right here. And it's also written with an O, which is, I believe that's the British spelling, and the U is the Portuguese spelling. And this will all light up at nighttime. This is part of the light show. I love Macau. Okay, and now we got a light, oh, that's kind of interesting. So this is the whole view. This whole area. And then we have this little I Love Macau sign right over here too. So now we can see it at nighttime. Very cool. That's kind of cool. So, okay. And this actually overlooks our lane a little bit because our lane was over there by the Navy Yards. And this video, we just kind of came to the ending of it. That's the Barrow station right in there. So the light rail transit line is over there. And we're just in the entrance or exit of the station. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take you a little bit further and try to give a little bit more context. Let's go this way instead. Huh. I can hear some kind of beautiful music in the background there. Okay, so this right over here is Santiago. We're gonna come to our end of our street there. So that was basically that little lane. And as you can see, that lane goes along the Navy Yards. And it looks like it kind of goes behind that one building that that is no longer a public street anymore, but still has the street sign. And we're just going to show you where this comes out to. So we'll end it in a moment. But on the corner here is Santiago. That corner right there, which is now finally officially open. All those tall buildings over there, that's part of the Shenzhen Financial District. Huh. So they're cleaning this all up for Santiago. So this Navy Yards, this also would have protected the city too, I believe. And but then it became a hotel. But I think there's a cannon over here too, which says that it might have had a different meaning at one time. And we're not too far from having a view of Macau Tower. So we're gonna just walk around through Santiago, and then we're gonna show you the Macau Tower as well. And the Santiago is right around the corner right here. So this little Posado Santiago, and you also have a cannon here as well. So I guess that cannon probably used to protect the city at one time. Now you have these beautiful views. You still have the beautiful views. And we're just gonna go around the corner and then we're gonna end our video. So our street was fairly short, but at least you kind of got some more context of how some of these little lanes and streets, they're a greater connection to the bigger part of the city. And over here we'll have, just kind of show you real quick. There's a little Republica Street up that way. I filmed it not too long ago. There's Santiago up there. It's like a dead street, abandoned. And what we're gonna do in a moment is we're gonna go across, and then we're gonna just go down along our waterfront here, which is called there you go, it's nice. And then we'll be able to see the Macau Tower in a moment, but that's actually the Saivan Bridge over there. It goes to Taipa. And then this used to be kind of a historical street where a lot of couples used to walk, because this used to all overlook the ocean, and there's a little promenade. But now this promenade is like made into a man-made lake. But they just recently made a new promenade over here on the other side of that tower of the train station. And we're gonna end this video in one moment. But before we do, I just want to share with you the Macau Tower. So we'll just try to get a view of it before we exit our video. Got some beautiful places to sit as well. Okay, so we're gonna try to step out into this crosswalk, and then we should be able to see Macau Tower, there it is. There it is. Macau Tower. So we just saw the Navy Yards, we saw our Target Street next to the Navy Yards, we got a little bit of the coastline, and now we got to Macau Tower, and that's a perfect spot to end our video with this beautiful mansion. $2024. Let's check out Macau. Come on.